Hi, this is Amy Campbell with Bertha Williams Library in Montgomery, and we are here for Artober. And I am with 21 Dreams founder Kalonji Gilchrist.
Right on.
All right, so what's going on behind us, Kalonji?
This is one of our public art mural installations. Very happy about this. So this particular piece is a social justice installation created and visualized by Milton Madison. And you know, there's a couple historic things that's associated with this particular mural. One, the location of it, which although it's more on the downtown area, it is part of the Selma to Montgomery path, coming off of, I think this is, well, we're on Montgomery Street, and then also you have the voters' rights mural that was done by Sonny Polk, like right here on the corner. Right on the side of 50/50, yeah. Right? Yep,
Okay.
yep.
Cool. So how long has this project been in the works? From planning on to execution?
Yeah, so the concept was first developed, I would say, about 2 months ago, right around the time we started, right before the Black Lives Matter mural at One Court Square was done. We talked about a series of murals downtown that we wanted to use to tell the story of what's happening across our United States, across our nation. And what is happening and what's significant about this mural is the context in which there is protest, and that is for racial injustice and police brutality.
So there's plans for more murals?
Yes, okay. We had initially we wanted to do a series of murals, and we at the time we thought about, you know, the Black Lives Matter mural, but also we thought about other ways, because at this time there was a rollout of Black Lives Matter murals. So we thought about other ways to tell the story, and this was one of the concepts that we came up with, or at least I should say that we talked about, and Milton challenged Milton to create a piece that tells that story, and he knocked it right out the park.
Okay, so you have plans already for additional murals, or is it just sort of a thing that you're wanting to do right now?
Yeah, we do. We have at least one other concept. We wanted a series of 3 murals. Okay. And then one was actually a collaboration that we were facilitating, a temporary installment that will be similar in context to this particular one. So we're still helping with that, finding a space for that particular mural, and we look to still install at least one other mural that will be similar in context.
So we're not sure where those other projects are going just yet?
Not just yet.
Okay,
yeah.
Good.
We've had some temporary, or we've had we've had a head nod for right now. But you know, one of the things that takes a bit to get these projects off the ground is funding.
Yes.
Right. So we had the approval through MAP, through Sarah Beatty. Shout out to her. We had the approval to use the space months ago, but we had to get out and fundraise and also get other organizations involved to get the funding to create. And so that's what takes, you know, concept-wise, like, you know, as a creative, as an artist, like concepts, you know, we just open a book and just go with it. Right. But, you know, in order to see some of these things come into place, it requires some funds.
It's all about the money, ain't it?
Yeah, all about the money.
Okay, so you are also working on the Peacock Track. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, so the Peacock Track is also one of the things that we're installing there is a mural series. The historic Peacock Track is located also along the Selma to Montgomery trail in the, I guess, say the lower end of Washington Park, Also close to 3 Points, was it Westcott community as well. So that large, historically, that area was known as Peacock Track, in which the interstate was then installed to break up the community. And yeah, so there's so much rich history in that area. And so what we're doing is telling the story of that community, and also using arts and agriculture to stimulate the redevelopment and revisioning of the community.
Now that project is really interesting because you actually asked the community what they wanted to see. Is that correct?
That's correct.
What were those meetings like?
Yeah, so we believe in bringing the community, I say stockholders, but the people of the community that actually live there. I think that oftentimes we have, I guess, doing things in goodwill, that we may have an idea for something. Hey, this place might need this, without involving the community in the process. And a lot of that it can be from the smallest level. Like, you really have to engage. But when you talk about, as an artist, and you want to be accurate in telling a story, it takes that feedback. So being familiar with that process, I attended what was called it was for National Peace Day. I think it was National Peace Day. That was facilitated by Natalie Magruder, and the concept that she does her gatherings is on a what is it called? It is a World Cafe. So it's done on a World Cafe style platform, and so that process, you gather and you create a warm atmosphere for those that are coming to talk about their ideas. You feed them. There's music, there's flowers, like, it's really welcoming. And if you're coming into an area, and I think that we're servants to that community. Yeah. To any community that you're coming to do work in. If you're offering your work, your service, right? And so to be in a space and really paying homage to that area, then you take care of the people. If you're there to help, you don't come in, hey, I got this idea, I'm a savior, da da da. You come in asking, how can I help you? Sit down, let's eat, let's dine. And so that was our process with starting that.
Okay, so we've talked a little bit about art projects that are currently popping off, as well as what's coming up. Can you tell me a little bit about what 21 Dreams does for Montgomery?
Yeah, so 21 Dreams is an arts and culture collective. Presently, we're a membership organization. I don't know if things will change going forth. Probably not. I think we'll still continue that, but our mission is to advance and to increase the value of arts through creative programming and public engagement. And part of our public engagement, and when we started the organization, one of our things was being in the public, in the community, with public arts, with art walks and things of that nature, to create an atmosphere of creativity. I feel that art shouldn't just be in museum spaces. Art shouldn't just be in galleries, not behind walls. I shouldn't have to look for art. Art should be apparent and in your face all the time, breathing, whether it's music, whether it's theater. And that's the appreciation of arts that we aim to do. And then part of that is also the teaching, the artist talks, to get artists and to get the community involved with knowing about the process and what it takes to create art. So there's some art appreciation there, because we want our artists to be healthy, wealthy, and all of those things, right? None of the starving artists. Like, we want our artists paid. And what better way to do that is making sure that people understand the importance of arts and the importance of arts education, importance of bringing artists to the table when you talk about community development, all of those things. So that is what we do. So we connect, create, and cultivate. Connect people to resources, create opportunities, and cultivate the environment.
Okay, great. And so this is my favorite question.
Okay.
It's the last one.
All right.
So if you could do anything in Montgomery, paint any building, any kind of installation project, what would it be and where would it be?
Oh man, first of all, I'm not a painter. However, man, so
I'm not necessarily saying you personally, but as 21 Dreams, what would you like to do?
Man, I can't be, you know what? I can't give that one out. I can't give that one out.
Oh, you want to keep it under your hat?
Let me think of another. I can't give that one out. Actually, I've given that one out, but it's gonna take a coin to get these things done. But well,
that's why it's a dream project.
Hey, this is a dream project. 21 Dreams, man. Look, so here it is. We have, man. Here we go. I'm gonna just go ahead. Dang, man. I can't be giving y'all all this stuff. Hey, a creator, like a visionary, got to be paid too, man. As a concept creator,
look, you put it out there.
I'm gonna put it out there.
Maybe you'll get a sponsor.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a sponsor. But anyway, so I just give you a snippet of it. And that snippet is simple. Like, we have these parking lots, these city parking lots, right? A lot of times people don't know where they are, right? What better way to mark these these plain canvases with adding art to them? And not only that, those pieces could also tell a story. They'll be easy to find once they have a story.
Yeah.
If you understand that on this corner you'll see this whatever example, then you know that you're at that deck. If that one, you see this, you know that you're at that deck. You know. And there's nothing new under the sun, number one.
No.
But I did find it interesting. I think it was just this week that I saw a similar parking deck done in Huntsville. And it was commemorating voter registration, or I should say, encouraging voter engagement. There you go, encouraging voter engagement. Get out and vote. And man, I forgot what amendment it is, but it is to support our education system. Why? Because my story, I started the organization because I recognized that arts education is important, and I lost access to arts when I was in high school. And a lot of kids are losing access to arts today because our education is not properly funded. So we need to vote for that too. That's my public service announcement. So I'm gonna throw that out there too.
Okay.
Yeah.